Good afternoon, students. This is lecture number 3 of work, power and energy. And whatever homework was assigned to you in the previous class, we are taking the doubts on this one. Right? In all three previous batches, I could not start with practice paper 3 ka doubts. Because I had covered one extra article which is conservative and non-conservative forces, because that is useful everywhere. It's just one single page. So, before starting with the doubts, very simple concept, conservative and non-conservative forces. What is the meaning of conservative forces? Conservative forces are those for which the work done is independent of path followed. Work done is independent of path followed. Whereas non-conservative forces are the one where work done is path dependent. Here, the work done is completely recoverable because there is no loss in energy. Whereas here, work done is not recoverable because there is some loss of energy in the form of heat or sound or some other form of energy, unseen energy, electromagnetic energy. Over here, you can give the examples in day-to-day life like gravitational force. Gravitational force is conservative force. Then you can talk about electrostatic force. That is also conservative force. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Most important is electrostatic force is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Is conservative force. Likewise, magnetic force is mu 0 upon 4 pi m1 m2 upon R square also is conservative force. The way these are electric charges, they are magnetic charges. Now why I have to specifically talk about this? Later you are going to study the chapter magnetism. You are also going to study the chapter magnetic effect of electric current, where you are going to come across force as IL bar cross B bar, which says that current carrying wire is having a magnetic field around. Now this comes under the category of conservative force, whereas this comes under the category of non-conservative force. So sometimes the question comes like this: what can you say about magnetic force? Conservative or non-conservative? Answer is both, because they have mentioned the word only magnetic force. If they mention about what is magnetic force between two poles, North Pole and South Pole, or North Pole and North Pole, I am talking about magnetic poles, not the geographic poles, right? Magnetism. Then it is conservative force. Otherwise, it is a non-conservative force, right? So all these are examples of conservative forces: gravitational force, electrostatic force, magnetic force between the poles. Non-conservative force means where there is loss in energy. Suppose you are playing the game of carom board, then the coins, they will experience the frictional force by the board. So to reduce the friction, you are pouring powder on that, or talcum powder on that. Okay, so likewise, suppose this body is dropped. It is starting from vacuum. After some distance, there will be air. After some distance, there will be water. So when it was in vacuum, there was no obstructing medium. But the moment it enters air, it starts experiencing viscous force due to air. We call this as viscous drag. And thereafter it is going to experience even the force due to water, which is much more viscous. Reason: density of air is 1.29, whereas density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. Get up, madam. Get up. Repeat my last 3 sentences. Pass me your book right now. What are you writing? Pass me on a book right now. Whatever is going on your edge. क्या कर रही है तू? Was it that important? You are doing it at the cost of the new topic which is started. Right? Now you are done with that problem. If you will have problem with this new topic, idiot. I seriously don't want to record all this. Don't force me to do all this. Otherwise, I'll bloody get you in front of camera and insult you. सब लोगों को ऐसा लगता है नयन वर्मा मतलब एकदम बकवास आदमी, खराब आदमी, चिल्लाते ही रहता है. You are doing that. See my lecture of 2 hours. How many times do I shout at you? And why should I shout at you unless and until you give me chance? Sit down. So, once again, conservative force is the one which is path independent. Path dependent, non-conservative force. Work done during the round trip is 0. Work done during the round trip is not 0. This work done is recoverable. This work done is not recoverable. Very important. The force where opposition is there, right? They are usually non-conservative forces. Example: frictional force, viscous drag, etc. In magnetism, current carrying wire is having a magnetic field around. So that particular force also plays the role of non-conservative force. But if you talk about force between two magnetic charges, then that comes under the category of conservative force. Now, very important thing is the concept of potential energy. When we start talking about concept of potential energy, can be explained on the basis of conservative forces only. Simple reason. In non-conservative forces, there is some loss of energy. Now, how much is the loss? You cannot keep a track of that. So, potential energy can be explained only when you are talking about conservative forces. Are you getting this? Very clearly. Page number 4 was on hold. Page number 4 was on hold. Now it is done. Before you start reading, I want you to highlight two very important sentences. Extraordinarily important sentences. Page number 4, last line. Page number 4, last line. It says that the concept of potential energy can be explained only on the basis of conservative forces. Highlight that. Mark that sentence 10 star. Mark that sentence 10 star. Very important. Now, if you check the very first article of this page, conservative forces. See example number 4. See example number 4. Is it magnetic force? Non-conservative force. We see example number 3. Is it again magnetic force? But one magnetic force comes under the category of conservative and other does not come under that category. So somewhere in non-conservative force wala article, third line from the top, you will see very important statement. That magnetic force comes under both the categories, conservative also, non-conservative also, right? Now I want you to revise page, उसको भी highlight करो बेटा, उस sentence को भी highlight करो. Magnetic force comes under both the categories, right? Now revise this page. My suggestion is, easier way of revising this page is, first you revise distinguish between. And then you start reading from the first part of the page. Start. Recoverable in the sense when one kind of energy disappears, other kind of energy reappears.
Law of energy.
Yes, work energy. Done?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay, so let us start with the doubts. Please don't compromise anywhere because as I told you, coming week onwards I am going in 11th standard. So before that I want to make sure that whatever is being taught to you, those MCQs are thoroughly prepared by you, even from the external books. time to time I will keep sending you small practice papers from external books and whatever, right? So till I resume back, you have to master this part. Are we on practice paper 1? Are we on practice paper 1? Sure. Question number 1 आया सबको? Very simple. Question number 1 is very simple. Is a power is equal to mgh upon t. Now sometimes they give m upon t together. We call this as rate of flow of mass. So in place of kg, they will give you kg per second. That means indirectly they have given you time. Question number 2. अब ये मैंने बोला नहीं था, but बाद में मैंने ध्यान दिया कि ये वेक्टर्स में ये स्टाइल हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी किया हुआ है. Is the particle going from point A to point B? Point A is 8, minus 2, minus 3. मतलब वेक्टर A क्या होगा? 8i minus 2j minus 3k. वेक्टर B क्या हुआ? It is minus 2, 0, 6. So it is minus 2i plus 0j plus 6k. Am I right? This is B. Now from this I can find out displacement. What is displacement? Displacement is vector AB, which is vector B minus vector A. So is it minus 10i, 0 minus minus 2, that means plus 2j, 6 minus minus 3, that means plus 9k. There is a displacement vector, and force vector is given as 3i minus 2j plus 4k. Force vector is given as 3i minus 2j plus 4k. Yes or no? You are expected to find out work done. Can you say work done is Fs, 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 x, x, y, y, z, z. That means minus 30, minus 4, minus 34, plus 36. 2 units is the answer. अभी मैंने दिया नहीं था, लेकिन बाद में मेरा ध्यान गया कि वेक्टर में हम लोग ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं. So question number 2 was not assigned to you. Copy. Answer is 2 units. Question number 3, very simple. Either you go from O to P directly, or you go via O to Q and then Q to P. Can you say work done is the same?
Yes.
Path independent. Path independent. Question number 4, very, very good question. Please do not start with me. Please do not start with me. जल्दी click नहीं होता ये question. They say that t is given as root of x plus 3. T is given as root of x plus 3. That means this is space-time equation. When and where. From this, can I say root of x is 3 minus 3? That means x is 3 minus 3 the whole square. ये displacement का equation आया. I think they ask you work in first 6 seconds of motion. They ask you work in first 6 seconds of motion. In t equal to 6 seconds. Right? I know work can be used as change in kinetic energy. That means it can be solved as half m v final square minus v initial square. इसका मतलब मुझे v का इक्वेशन चाहिए, right? W, let me call this as equation 1. Let me call it as equation 1. Now x is this equation. That means velocity is rate of change of displacement. That means it is derivative of t minus 3 the whole square. That means velocity is twice t minus 3. तो ये मुझे velocity का equation मिला. Yes or no? I will find out 2 velocities. One when I started, 2 when I ended. When I started, time was 0. When I ended, time was 6. So velocity initial is यहाँ पे 0 रखो, minus 6. यहाँ पे 6 रखो, then it is plus 6. Very smartly they made you feel that question is incomplete. मास दिया ही नहीं है उन्होंने, तो यू में फील की सर डेटा इज इनकम्प्लीट. जरूरत ही नहीं है ना बेटा, उसकी जरूरत ही नहीं है. उसका रीजन v initial is minus 6. V final is plus 6. So anyways 36 minus 36 is 0. That means work done is 0. That means work done is 0. They did not give you the mass. If these values had come different, right, then they will have to give you mass.
So इसमें I found the initial displacement and the final displacement 0 आ रहा है.
Perfect. चलेगा. चलेगा. If you find out initial displacement and final displacement, then the net displacement is 0, so work done is 0. That is the alternate method. So what's a good one? We can save little time. इसमें लिख के रखो. Solve question 37 of assignment 1. Solve question 37 of assignment 1. Mind you, in assignment 1 we did not solve that question. It is exactly the same. तो question 37 पे चले जाओ एक बार. Assignment 1 question 37 पे चले जाओ. बोलो repeat. Repeat practice paper 1 का 4. Repeat practice paper 1 का 4. Are you done with 4th question, students?
Yes.
Everyone? Question number 5. अभी बेटा मैंने सिर्फ होल्ड पे इसलिए रखा था because very smartly they tried to confuse you. उन्होंने फोर्स का सिंबल पी दिया. फोर्स का सिंबल पी दिया ना. वी आर नॉर्मली यूज्ड टू पी फॉर मोमेंटम. अब ये उन्होंने पी दिया. दैट मींस इट कुड बी पुश या तो पुल फोर्स. राइट. व्हाट इज एक्सपेक्टेड. फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन मैंने करने को नहीं बोला था बट वी विल डू इट. A particle of mass m at rest is acted upon by a force p. Underline force p at time t. Then what is the kinetic energy? Students, can I say kinetic energy is momentum square upon twice mass? Let us call this equation 1. Force is momentum upon time. इसका मतलब force is momentum upon time. कंफ्यूज हुए कि नहीं हम लोग. राइट. इसलिए मैं मोमेंटम को p डैश बोल दूंगा. इसलिए मैं मोमेंटम को p डैश बोल दूंगा. इसलिए मैं मोमेंटम को p डैश बोल दूंगा. एंड देयरफॉर व्हाट इज मोमेंटम. इज इट pt? यस और नो. सब्स्टिट्यूट. यू आर गेटिंग योर आंसर. योर आंसर इज p square t square upon 2a. This was the only reason I did not give you this as homework, because you may by mistake cancel p. There are two different things. One P stands for force, other P stands for momentum.
So can you explain question 5?
हाँ?
Question 5 of the Sundar.
Kinetic energy is momentum square upon twice mass. Equation 1. Force is change in momentum. That means it is rate of change of momentum. So it is momentum upon time. फोर्स का सिंबल उन्होंने पी दिया है. अब मैं मोमेंटम भी पी लिखूंगा तो नहीं चलेगा. इसलिए मैंने मोमेंटम का सिंबल चेंज करके p डैश किया सब जगह पे. सो फोर्स इज मोमेंटम अपॉन टाइम. मोमेंटम इज फोर्स इनटू टाइम. मोमेंटम सब्स्टिट्यूटेड. सो दिस इज p स्क्वायर t स्क्वायर अपॉन 2a. दिस वाज क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. आया सबको की हेल्प करो. नहीं आया. इनिशियल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन द स्प्रिंग should be half k x square. Yes or no? Now they are saying that the spring is further stretched by y. Further. That means what should be the new potential energy? Should it be half k x plus y the whole square? x तो ऑलरेडी एक्सटेंशन था उसमें, y एडिशनल आया. Read the last line. What is the work done in second stretching? There is difference between work done in 2 seconds and work done in second. So what is the meaning of work done in second stretching? Have they asked you new energy? Answer is no. They have asked you delta EP. So what is delta EP? EP2 minus EP1. Half common, k common, x plus y the whole square minus x square. So half common, k common, x square plus 2xy plus y square minus x square. Right? X square is gone. So this is half common, k common. You can take y common, 2x plus y. Am I right? Second stretching, that language was very important. You know why? एक ऑप्शन ये भी दिया उन्होंने. So this is the work done in total stretching, मतलब new energy. They did not ask you new, they asked you change. Way of asking was good. I want you to underline the words work done in second stretching. I want you to underline the words work done in second stretching. Are we on question number 7? I am super sure it was easy for you. Power is F V F V F V X X Y Y Z Z. Yes sir. Question number 8 मैंने गलती से दे दिया. Sorry for that. एक बहुत ही important equation मैंने अभी तक सिखाया नहीं. Force is negative derivative of potential energy with respect to R, and thereafter even partial derivative. Deba by x of u plus deba by y of u and so on. Electrostatics में किया है, but फिर बोर्ड पे रखो. It is better that I introduce that topic and then we do it. Question 8 में बोर्ड पे रखो, reason लिखो. Wait for force is negative derivative of potential energy. Wait for F is minus du by dr and wait for force is negative du by dr and concept of partial derivatives. Concept of partial derivatives. So 8 question के लिए थोड़ा जगह छोड़ो. Question number 9 बहुत बार किया. Is this stretching becoming double? So can you say the energy should become 4 times? So should the new energy be 40? Have they asked you new energy? No. They ask you increment in the energy or change in the energy. So answer is 30. Question number 9 समझा? आप लोग उसको 1:3:5 से भी कर सकते थे. If the first energy is 10 joules, then the second is 30, then the next is 50 and so on. चलो. Are you on question number 10? Question number 10 was on board, correct. Question number 10 was on board. Are we on question number 11? थोड़ा tricky. A ball falls under gravity with a height of 10 meter with initial velocity v. मतलब जब उसका initial velocity v0 था, that time half mv0 square was mgh. But now they are saying it hits the ground and loses 50% of its energy, rising to the same height. Then what will be the value of v0? अब ये same height तक तो नहीं आ सकता है actually. मतलब जहाँ से छोड़ा उसका proportionate height. यहाँ से छोड़ा, इधर देखो, यहाँ से छोड़ा तो इसका proportionate height. फिर ये यहाँ पे आया तो इसका proportionate height. Because next time ये यहाँ तक नहीं आएगा ना, उसके proportionate height तक आएगा. Because 50% of energy is stored. So you have to comparatively use half mv square into mgh. It is basically kinetic energy at A plus potential energy at A is kinetic energy at B plus potential energy at B. So if there is reduction in kinetic energy by 50%, by default there is reduction in potential energy also by 50%. So the new kinetic energy is compared with new potential energy. So ultimately you are comparing half mv square with mgh. पहले मैंने कंपेयर किया होगा हाफ mv0 square. अभी मैं कंपेयर हाफ mv square is mgh. So v is root of 2gh.
So इसमें x square equals u square plus 2as हो सकता है.
सेम आंसर आएगा.
वही आंसर
हाँ,
आया.
of course. V square is U square plus 2GH, U is 0. सेम हाइट मतलब उसका प्रोपोर्शनल हाइट. सेम हाइट तो 10 मीटर तक तो आएगा अगर मैं कुछ फोर्स अप्लाई करूँ. सोचो ना, अगर मैंने इसको यहाँ से रिलीज किया, एवरीबडी हियर वीडियो, यहाँ से मैंने रिलीज किया, इट स्ट्राइक्स द ग्राउंड एब्जॉर्ब सम एनर्जी, इट कैन नॉट कम टू द सेम हाइट. तो यहाँ पे सेम हाइट का मतलब होता है जब प्रोपोर्शनेटली द सेम वे. V square depends on h like that. V depends on root h. V square depends on h. Proportional. It is something like this. You have 100 rupees, so your spending capacity is 100. Right now, suppose you had two notes of 50 rupees, and you lost one note somewhere. So now you have 50 rupees only. So you can spend 50 rupees only. Is that clear? Whatever is available, spend. Question number 12 was on hold. I don't know why it was on hold. मैंने गलती से और नंबरिंग में गड़बड़ किया. मुझे 13th होल्ड पे रखना था और 12th देना था. Two springs of spring constants 1000 Newton per meter and 2000 Newton per meter are stayed by the same force. Everybody, what is potential energy of a spring? Is it half k x square? Two relations. It depends on k and it depends on x square. Example problem number 9. Potential energy is also f square upon 2k. Two relations. Potential energy is proportional to f square and potential energy is inversely proportional to k also. Yes or no? So question number 12 you can solve actually. This logic you have to use. Force is kept constant. So the answer should be 2000 upon 1000. Question number 13. होल्ड पे रखो. वैसे कर सकते हो. x का इक्वेशन दिया है ना बेटा, v का इक्वेशन ढूंढो, फिर टाइम का वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. सो एक्चुअली यू कैन सॉल्व दिस ऑन द सिमिलर लाइंस ऑफ दैट रूट x प्लस 3 वाला. हाँ, तो फिर 10th भी कर सकते हो. एक काम करो बेटा, 10th क्वेश्चन में लिखो आप सिमिलर टू 4. 10th क्वेश्चन में आप लिखो सिमिलर टू 4 और 13th में भी लिखो सिमिलर टू 4. व्हाट इज द लॉजिक? 4th, 10th और 13th तीनों का लॉजिक क्या है? वो लोग x का इक्वेशन दे देंगे, बराबर. वो लोग x का इक्वेशन दे देंगे, आप लोग v का इक्वेशन ढूंढो, बराबर. उसके बाद में दो वैल्यूज सब्स्टिट्यूट करो, टाइम इक्वल टू 0 टू टाइम इक्वल टू t. So you will get initial velocity and you will get final velocity, right? And thereafter you say work या तो change in kinetic energy is half m v final square minus v initial square. आप लोगों को 10th और 13th आया क्या? Same, ठीक है. Let us not keep it on hold. जितना जितना होता है मैक्सिमम करते जाएंगे. So 10th and 13th. 10th was not given to you, but try. आ जाएगा. 10th and 13th are same as 4th.
सर, but 13th वाले में हम लोग acceleration निकाले, multiplied by mass and then multiplied by displacement. तो आंसर कुछ 5.76 आया.
उसमें फिर क्या करने का बेटा? Work done is the integration f dx. It is ma dx. It is ma dx by dt dt. Right? This is mav dt. तो बराबर है.
But ऐसा नहीं सर.
इंटीग्रेशन में एकदम परफेक्ट आंसर नहीं आता. इट इज अ कंटीन्यूअस फंक्शन. इसलिए बहुत सारे आंसर्स में लोग बोलेंगे नियरली, अप्रॉक्सीमेटली, बिकॉज दे आर टेकिंग एवरी स्मॉल इन्फिनिटेसिमल स्मॉल.
5.6 सॉल्व करें.
हाँ, क्लोज बाय में करें.
बट सर वो लोग ने 570 का भी ऑप्शन दिया है.
तो फिर चांस नहीं दे सकते. दिस इज मोर जेन्युइन. दिस वन द वन व्हिच आई. अगर बहुत क्लोज ऑप्शन है बेटा, देन दिस इज मोर जेन्युइन. हैव यू गिवन यू इक्वेशन ऑफ x, राइट? हाँ, करते चलो ना, नो प्रॉब्लम. 13th करते हैं एवरीबॉडी. 4th 10th हो गया, 4th and 10th. 11th 12th भी हो गया. 13th do not start with me. they have given you equation of x. X is equal to 3t minus 4t square plus t cube. So what will be velocity? Derivative of x. Will it be 3 minus 8t plus 3t square? What will be acceleration? Derivative of v. Will it be 0 minus 8 plus 60? Am I right? Now they are asking you what is the work done in first 4 seconds. So work done is equal to integral f dx. That means it is ma dx. That means it is m a dx by dt into t dt. ऐसा मुझे क्यों करना पड़ा? Because my equation is not in terms of x, it is in terms of t. तो मुझे differential element t लाना पड़ेगा. Now who is this? V. So is it m a v dt? What are the limits of integration? You have to find out in how much time? First 4 seconds. So 0 to 4. Correct? So this is m out. Integration. Acceleration का equation is 60 minus 8. है ना? 60 minus 8. Velocity का equation is, this is going to be very lengthy sum. 3t square minus 8t plus 3.
वही रहा
हाफ एम एफ स्क्वायर माइनस
आ रहा है कि नहीं आंसर तुम लोगों ने?
सर ये मेथड हम अगर एक्सेलरेशन को मास के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करके फिर डिस्प्लेसमेंट के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो नहीं आ रहा.
हाँ, बाकी मैं वही बोला अभी लोगों
बट
ने.
वर्क एनर्जी थ्योरम से कर रहे तो आ रहा है.
हाँ तो वर्क एनर्जी थ्योरम इज द मोस्ट जेन्युइन थ्योरम. तो क्या प्रॉब्लम? मैं वही तो बोला था 4th और 10th क्वेश्चन में.
सर इसमें एक्सेलरेशन टाइप पे डिपेंड भी करता है ना.
Exactly.
कांस्टेंट नहीं रहेगा.
ये तो तुम लोगों ने बोला आंसर मैच नहीं हुआ इसलिए मैं सब ये मेहनत कर रहा था. बाकी वर्क एनर्जी थ्योरम इज द सिंपलेस्ट वन. सो आ रहा है ना उससे आंसर? आंसर आ रहा है आप लोगों का 528 मिनट. करेक्ट. सो फिर मैं सॉल्व नहीं करता हूँ, चलेगा ना? वर्क एनर्जी थ्योरम बेटा. ओके, सो 13th क्वेश्चन में लिख के रखो सेम एज 4th. Are we on 14th question? I'm not wasting time. Particle is going from one location to the other location.
Same.
So find out displacement. Is it same as second question? Is it same as second question? So 14th question में लिखो same as second question. Your answer is coming as first option. Your answer is coming as first option. 15th question, super simple. Is it losing 25% of energy? That means new energy is 75% of old energy because it lost 25%. So mg new height is 3/4 of mg old height. That means new height is 3/4 of old height. Old height was 10. My answer is 7.5 meter. My answer is 7.5 meter. ये जितने भी एमसीक्यूज अपने लेक्चर नंबर 1 to 3 में हुए ना, आई डिड नॉट टेक एनी डीसीटी इन दिस वीक बिकॉज फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग आई वांटेड टू यूटिलाइज एवरी मिनट ऑफ इट. रीजन थोड़ा बीच में गैप आने वाला है, राइट? तो ये जितना भी टाइप में करवा चुका हूँ उसको एकदम सुपर स्ट्रॉन्ग करवा. असाइनमेंट 1, 2, प्रैक्टिस पेपर 1 to 3. आई विल सेंड सम एडिशनल क्वेश्चंस आल्सो. यू कैन गेट स्टार्टेड विद मार्वेल आल्सो क्योंकि उसमें टाइप वाइज दिया हुआ है. ओके, पोटेंशियल एनर्जी वाला एक्सरसाइज को हाथ मत लगाओ, कोलिजन्स को हाथ मत लगाओ. Okay, are we on 16th question? No need to waste time. इसमें हाँ exercise है. Okay, students, 16th में if you check carefully, the distance covered is 10 meter only along y-axis. That means x is absent, z is absent. So can you say work done is only Fy Sy? Work done is only Fy Sy. Next question. Question number 17. अब ये मैंने बोला नहीं था, लेकिन लास्ट टाइम मुझे याद है मैंने 3 एडिशनल क्वेश्चंस किए थे क्लास में. All of you please move on to assignment 1. 17th question was man and boy. 17th question was man and boy. Man is having half the kinetic energy as well as the boy. 23rd question was about railway engine. What is the power of the railway engine? And 24th question was about the liquid is pushed into the pipe by a motor. और अपना आंसर आएगा half rho a v cube. Half rho a v cube. अब वो पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन में ऑप्शंस में ही मास नहीं था, इसलिए मुझे मास को डेंसिटी इनटू वॉल्यूम लिखना पड़ा था और मुझे आंसर मेरा डेंसिटी के टर्म्स में लाना पड़ा था. कम बैक टू दिस क्वेश्चन. एकदम सेम क्वेश्चन, इस बार मास को रिप्लेस नहीं करना है. दैट मींस योर आंसर इज हाफ एम वी क्यूब. योर आंसर इज हाफ एम वी क्यूब, नॉट वी स्क्वायर. हाफ एम वी क्यूब. कमेंट लिखो उधर, कमेंट. Similar to question 24. Similar to question 24 of assignment 1. Similar to question 24 of assignment 1. So the answer is Delhi. Question number 18 मैंने बोला नहीं था, लेकिन ऐसा सेम क्वेश्चन हम लोगों ने सर्कुलर मोशन में किया था. राइट, सर्कुलर मोशन में आईआईटी का क्वेश्चन था और उसका आंसर आया था 2as कॉमन 1 plus k square upon r square raised to half. याद आया बेटा? Because this was tangential force and this was radial force. ये क्वेश्चन में रेडियल फोर्स आ ही नहीं सकता है क्योंकि उन्होंने बोला है कि द बॉडी इज मूविंग इन अ स्ट्रेट लाइन. सो 18th क्वेश्चन मैंने बोला नहीं था, लेकिन बीच में अभी जब जिधर जिधर मुझे लगता है कि यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड दिस, आई एम फिनिशिंग दोस क्वेश्चंस. काइनेटिक एनर्जी का इक्वेशन दिया है, इज इट as स्क्वायर. पूछा क्या? फोर्स पूछा है ना. ओके, ध्यान से सुनो. डू वी नो dw is equal to f ds. इसका मतलब फोर्स must be dw upon ds. इसका मतलब इट इज डेरिवेटिव ऑफ वर्क. इसका मतलब इट इज डेरिवेटिव ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी. इसका मतलब दिस इज डेरिवेटिव ऑफ ks स्क्वायर एंड देयरफॉर द आंसर इज 2as. यहाँ पे दो फोर्सेस थे, एक टेंजेंशियल फोर्स था और एक रेडियल फोर्स था, क्योंकि वो चैप्टर सर्कुलर मोशन था, इट वाज नॉन यूसियन. दिस इज नॉट सर्कुलर मोशन, तो रेडियल कंपोनेंट कैन नॉट कम. गॉट इट? बिफोर यू कॉपी रिपीटेशन रिक्वायर्ड. This question was not assigned to you. I did not give you this. Copy this. Eighteenth done. Are we on question number 19? I'm sure you don't need me in this. Power is mgh upon time. That means power is directly proportional to mg, which is weight, and power is inversely proportional to time. So power 1 upon power 2 is weight 1 upon weight 2. into time 2 upon time 1. Hopefully everybody got the answer.
Yes, sir.
हाँ मैं कोई क्वेश्चन में डायरेक्ट हिंट लिख के छोड़ दूंगा, चलेगा ना? Because I'm sure you have got them. Gotten them. Question number 20. Fabulous. Really tough. Really tough. There is a cubical vessel. There is a cubical vessel. And side of it is A. They have given you the height of the vessel as 1 meter. इसका मतलब the side of the vessel also is 1 meter only, ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now they are saying that the liquid is coming out of this. You are expected to find out what? What? Kinetic energy what? Work. बराबर? अभी देखो बेटा स्टूडेंट्स की मिस्टेक क्या होती है इधर. Work is force into displacement. So it is mg into displacement. This part is the. It should not be h. It should be h by 2. The reason, if it is one particle which is falling, everybody here, Nanser is on the terrace of the building, and Nanser is jumping from there. So Nanser is a particle with respect to the tower, right? So my potential energy is mgh, but Nanser is standing here. I'm here. So now if you find out my potential energy, what is my potential energy? Should it be my weight into my height, ki my weight into distance of center of gravity from the ground? Very good. Because mass is everywhere. Nanser, full mass. But when Nanser was behaving as a particle jumping from the tower, now Nanser was a particle with respect to the height of the tower. एक मस्त रेफरेंस देता हूँ. I'm sure you will remember this. Chapter circular motion. String, mass, right? The mass is performing circle, right? Then what is centripetal force? M omega square R, right? If L is the length of the string, then my answer is M omega square L. Same chapter. A tube is completely filled with incompressible liquid, and the tube is rotated in circular path. Then what is the centripetal force? Was the answer M omega square R? No. Because every particle is performing circle now. Right? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि आप लोग एक्सट्रीम पार्टिकल्स का आंसर ढूंढ के फिर एवरेज लो. Right? If this is axis of rotation, then what is centripetal force for this particle? 0. What is centripetal force for this particle? M omega square L. So can you say it is initial plus final upon 2? Best method क्या था याद करो. हम लोगों ने center of mass लिया था. If I don't want to concentrate on each and every particle, I should search for someone who is center of mass. It was such a beautiful question. उन्होंने ये भी बोला था कि this is incompressible liquid. ये बोलना भी बहुत जरूरी था. Because if it was compressible liquid, then because of centrifugal force, the liquid will be pushed towards the base of the tube, and there will be empty space created. So it is no more homogeneous now. Some air gap also is there. याद आया बेटा? Mass at one point, mass everywhere. A drop of water is falling down from the top of the cubical vessel, and the cubical vessel is completely filled with liquid, and the liquid is coming out, and the liquid is leaking out. समझा? That means this becomes center of mass, and you have to look at the movement of center of mass, and therefore S should not be H, S should be H by 2. बेटा ये पार्ट समझा? This was the only tricky part. This was the only tricky part. Now what is mg? Is it rho vg? And this is H by 2. The liquid is water, right? Density is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Don't write 1 because you're solving this problem in, right? This is side cube because it's a cubical vessel. So 1 cube. G is there. H is 1. This is 2. So my answer is 5000. You know why this question was risky? एक ऑप्शन 10,000 है और अपना जनरल थिंकिंग ये होता है W is potential energy mgh. बस खाली इधर से 2 निकाल दो ना, आपका आंसर आया 10,000. ऑप्शन इज मैचिंग, यू आर हैप्पी एंड यू आर गॉन. समझा? Before you copy, repetition required. Wonderful question. My suggestion would be साइड में वो रेफरेंस लिख के रखने का कि सेकंड डायग्राम में मेरा आंसर m ओमेगा स्क्वायर l by 2 क्यों आया था?
आपने जो एग्जांपल दिया कि अगर somebody jumping from the top तो हम लोग x ले रहे हैं, तो ये एग्जांपल में वो वाला एग्जांपल इज ये जो क्वेश्चन है वो एग्जांपल
उधर बेटा I am behaving like a particle because that my height is not important. The height of the tower is much more than my height. So if at all if you want to find out h, it should be distance of my center of mass from the ground. I am standing here, right? So what is my potential? Is it m into g into 5 feet 8 inches? No. It is from here. Because my reference point is this. Now my reference point is not this. My reference point is ground floor of this building. I am on the 5th floor. So I am around 50 feet away from the ground. तो अगर एकदम परफेक्ट पोटेंशियल एनर्जी ढूंढना है तो हाइट ऑफ 5 फ्लोर्स प्लस दिस डिस्टेंस. अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन दिस वाज. तो बेटा ऐसा अगर कुछ क्वेश्चंस नहीं आया तो डरने का नहीं. मैंने जो 50-60 क्वेश्चन दिए थे उसमें से मुझे मालूम था 6-7 क्वेश्चन भूल लिए, नहीं आएगा उसको. सो इट इज ओके. ज़्यादा थे मैंने ऐसा थोड़ी बोला तुम खुद करो सब कुछ, मैं नहीं सिखाऊंगा. मुझे ये देखना था मैक्सिमम कितना आया तुमको. मास पर यूनिट में आता है ना बेटा. तेरा मास पर यूनिट में m by l है. इसका मतलब मास इसको ऐसे लिखो, राइट? मास पर यूनिट. सो मास इज m dash l. इसलिए तेरा l फैक्टर आता है अपॉन क्या आएगा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 20 फिनिश्ड. Did you write the reference also? मैं कि ये जल्दी क्लिक नहीं होगा कि सर आपने ये डिस्टेंस h by 2 क्यों लिया. ये रेफरेंस है उसका. Done? Left part shall I rub? Left. Are you on question number 21? I am sure you don't get it. But you have to be careful, huh? कितने लोगों को आंसर 45 आया? Anybody got 45? Because sometimes students multiply 7 with 3 and 6 with 4 and 8 them. ध्यान से देखो पहला वेक्टर 3 डायमेंशनल है जिसमें j मिसिंग है. मतलब 7i plus 6j नहीं है, 7i plus 6k है. दैट मींस इट इज 7i plus 0j plus 6k. पहले में j मिसिंग है, दूसरे में i मिसिंग है. So only k survives. Be careful. Question number 22. आया की हेल्प करूं? एकदम इजी. हाँ? A body of mass 2 kg starts from rest and moves with uniform acceleration. It acquires velocity of 20 meters per second in 4 seconds. इसका मतलब acceleration 5 हो गया. Acceleration is v by t. Correct? The power exerted. Force भी ढूंढ लो. Force is mass into acceleration. Mass कितना था? Mass 2. तो force 10 हो गया. You are expected to find out power. Can I say power is force into velocity, and velocity can be written as acceleration into time. दिया है ना टाइम। एक्सेलरेशन ऑफ फोर्स लिखा है मैंने ऊपर। एक्सेलरेशन इज 5, फोर्स इज 10, टाइम इज 2, आंसर इज 100। एकदम मस्त क्वेश्चन, टू गुड। Mark it very, very, very important. Frequently asked question. 23rd. Don't start with me, please. It is there in other assignments also or some practice papers also. Absolutely popular, very popular. Question. A body of mass 5 kg is moving with momentum. ध्यान से देखो बेटा, नॉर्मली वो लोग वेलोसिटी देते हैं, इस बार उन्होंने मोमेंटम दे दिया। दिस इज द बॉडी ऑफ मास, कितना किलोग्राम? 5. इट इज मूविंग विथ मोमेंटम, लेकिन दिस इज इनिशियल मोमेंटम 10 किलोग्राम मीटर पर सेकंड। अब इसमें आप मोमेंटम इज मास इनटू वेलोसिटी से इसका इनिशियल वेलोसिटी निकाल सकते हो, राइट? आई विल सजेस्ट यू समथिंग एल्स। अ फोर्स ऑफ 0.2 न्यूटन इज एक्टिंग इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मोशन, right? That is, force is supporting this motion. Force is supporting this motion in the direction. अगर फोर्स उल्टा होता तो मोमेंटम रिड्यूस होता, माइंड यू। यहाँ पे मोमेंटम इंक्रीज होने वाला है, राइट? बिकॉज फोर्स इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम। मुझे नहीं पता फाइनल मोमेंटम क्या है, आई विल फाइंड दैट। दिस फोर्स इज अप्लाइड फॉर हाउ मच टाइम? 10
seconds.
Okay. You are expected to find out what?
Increasing time.
Sorry, change in time. Okay. Change in time. Okay, fine. अब एकदम ध्यान से सुनो बेटा। What is delta E K? Delta E K is half m v final square minus v initial square. Very important. Can I write delta E K also as final momentum square minus initial momentum square upon twice mass? Yes or no? मतलब ये भी तो valid formula है। Now you know that force is rate of change of momentum. इसका मतलब force is final momentum minus initial momentum upon final time minus initial time. Right? Force applied was 0.2. Final momentum I don't know. Initial momentum was 10 and time was 10. Right? This is 2. So final momentum comes as 12. Final momentum comes as 12. Substitute final momentum here. Initial momentum here. Twice mass. So delta EK is 12 square minus 10 square upon twice mass, please. 5. Your answer is 4.4 joule. Your answer is 4.4 joule. दो तीन जगह पे पूछा है क्वेश्चन, और सिमिलर क्वेश्चन भी है शायद प्रैक्टिस पेपर 2 में। I will tell you when we reach there. अच्छा क्वेश्चन था, गुड। Some of you might have done by this also. No problem. Momentum, mass, उससे initial velocity निकाला, फिर final velocity निकाला। I was just suggesting you a new way. Twenty-fourth is on board. 25th is easy, not wasting time. चलेगा? 25th is work done is equal to half k x2 square minus x1 square. बराबर? Twenty-sixth, must question. Nice. 26th. Mind you, the way work done is force into displacement means you can find out work done using this formula. You can find out work done using this formula. Work done is integration of dW is integration of f dx. So this is dx, no? That means they will give you equation of force in terms of x. आगे किया था कि नहीं ऐसे? But other way of writing work is this also, na? Work is integration dW. It is integration p dt. So now this is dt. That means this will be given in terms of time. So as far as this problem is concerned, first formula is second.
Second.
W therefore is integration p. Give me the equation of p, please.
3 square by 2.
3
P square by 2.
2 dt. So W is equal to 3 by 2 out. T square का integration is t cube upon 3. 3 is gone. Have they given you some range?
Yes.
0
0.
to 2. Okay, and have they asked you work?
Delta.
वर्क पूछा है कि और वेलोसिटी पूछा है? No problem. Can I write work as half mv square minus 0? Initial kinetic energy must be 0. This is t cube upon 2, ranging from 0 to 2. So left hand side is half mv square. Right hand side में 2 बाहर आया. This is 2 cube minus 0 cube. Half is gone. Mass दिया होगा. 2v square is 8. V is 2. The speed of the particle is 2. Way of asking was nice. पहले अपना प्रॉब्लम यहाँ से शुरू होता है. I recommend this also. Work done is f dx also is correct. Work done is p dt also is correct. Work done is difference of kinetic energy also is correct. Done. Seventh. Do I need to waste time on this? मैन और बॉय वाला क्वेश्चन लास्ट टाइम किया था. हाँ, इसमें खाली थोड़ा नंबरिंग अलग है बस और कुछ. तो इधर रेफरेंस लिख के रखो. Same as question number 17 of assignment 1. Same as question number 17 of assignment 1. There your answer had come 1 upon root 2 minus 1. Here your answer will come 2 root 2. In this question your answer will be 2 root 2. Question number 28. I am sure it was easy for you. Area under the graph will be area of the triangle plus area of the square plus area of the trapezium. 0 to 5 is a triangle, 5 to 15 is a square, 15 to 20 is a trapezium, 20 onwards नहीं ले सकते because it is unbounded figure. Is your answer coming as 200 joule? Area under the curve, is your answer coming as 200 joule? Question number 29, very easy. Here you are. Question number 29. बेटा पहले सेंटेंस में उन्होंने बोला है x कांस्टेंट रखो और दूसरे सेंटेंस में उन्होंने बोला है फोर्स कांस्टेंट रखो. पहले सेंटेंस में उन्होंने बोला है कि x कांस्टेंट रखो, दैट मींस पोटेंशियल एनर्जी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होगी. और दूसरे में बोला है कि f कांस्टेंट रखो, दैट मींस पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल. नाउ दे हैव गिवन यू टू स्प्रिंग्स Ka and Kb and spring A is harder than spring B. उसका स्टीफनेस ज्यादा है. तो as per first sentence, can I say potential energy of A should be greater than potential energy of B? And as per second sentence, potential energy of A should be lesser than potential energy of B. उन्होंने पोटेंशियल एनर्जी को वर्क बोला है, तो वर्क ए इज ग्रेटर देन वर्क बी, और इसको इन्होंने वर्क डैश बोला है, सो वर्क डैश ए इज लेस देन वर्क डैश बी। यस और वेट प्लीज, ये आपका 29th क्वेश्चन हुआ, ये खुद 31st क्वेश्चन ठीक हुआ। 31st क्वेश्चन इज सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ 29, दो क्वेश्चन साथ में। 29 had come in one of the AIPMT papers, word to word, same. So your answer is Bombay, second option. और 31 दोनों समझा? Full problem is 29. Only this much is 31. 30, another very beautiful question. Very beautiful question. Did we talk about efficiency last time? What is the meaning of efficiency? Output work upon input work, या तो फिर output power upon input power. Problem power के terms में इसलिए मैं power लिख रहा हूँ. Now this efficiency is given as 60%. Efficiency of the machine is 60%. So is it 3 by 5? Correct? They are saying an engine pumps up 1 quintal of coal from the mine, which is 100 meter deep in half second. Right? That means mass of the coal is 1 quintal. Mind you, 1 quintal is 100 kilogram. 1 ton is 1000 kilogram. Time taken is half second. The depth of the mine is 100 meter. Power, is it mgh upon t? Mass is 100, gravity 10, height 100, time half. Therefore power is 2 lakhs. Calculation तो चलो ठीक है. Important is मेरे पास फॉर्मूला में दो पावर्स है, आउटपुट एंड इनपुट. तो ये कौन सा वाला है? आउटपुट की इनपुट. Very good, because this is what the machine is doing. This is what the machine is doing. It is mining the coal for you, right? In half second. Correct? So this is the output power. Why this is so important? क्योंकि ये किधर सब्स्टिट्यूट करना हो मेरे लिए बहुत important था. So this is output power. Output power is 2 lakhs. Therefore eta, which is output upon input, gives me 3 upon 5 is 2 lakhs upon unknown, and therefore unknown is equal to 10 lakhs upon 3. 333,000. 333 kilowatt. Important was ये जो आपने कैलकुलेट किया वो क्या था? It is something like you are getting 60 marks out of 100. That means you did not work up to the highest capacity of yours. Next time you are working hard, you are focusing more, right? You got 65. That means your efficiency is increased. Now you are getting 80. Now you are getting 90. So what you are getting is your output. मैंने पेपर 180 मार्क्स के लिए सेट किया, तो वो इनपुट है. अगर आपका एफिशिएंसी 100% है तो you will get 180 or 180. If you get 162, that means your efficiency is 90%. You lost 10%. Got it now?
सर अगर इन लोग को यही चीज़ में अगर इनपुट वाला देना तो कैसे फ्रेम करते हैं?
Power of the engine is 333 kilowatt. And if its efficiency is 60%, then how much coal will be it will be dealt? How much will be given? Or else, what is the power? Right? पूछने का स्टाइल अच्छा था. This was 30. Done? Question number 31. Question number 31 was done. 32 is your insult. What is graph of speed versus kinetic energy? Parabola. If it was speed square versus energy, then straight line. Delhi के ब्रैकेट में लिख के रखो. Sorry, not Delhi. C. Because kinetic energy is positive always. C के ब्रैकेट में लिख के रखो. EK versus V square. EK versus V square. A के ब्रैकेट में लिख के रखो. EK versus V. EK versus V. Next. Question number 33. बोलो बेटा P dt की F dx. F dx. So 33. पावर पूछा है कि वर्क? वर्क is integration F dx. F का इक्वेशन बोलो प्लीज. 10x square. 10x square dx. रेंज दिया होगा x का. 2 to 4. 10 बार integration is x cube upon 3. 2 to 4. So as you have seen in almost all the problems, you are using very simple formula of integration. X raised to n dx is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So 10 by 3 out. This is 4 cube minus 2 cube. So this is 10 by 3 into 56. Question number 34, super simple. We have done this. Assignment number 1 का last question था ये. Assignment number 1 का last question था. Ditto. Area under this trapezium will give you work done. Work done can be written as half mv square. M दिया है, v पूछा है. Solve नहीं करना है तो भी चलेगा. बोलो. Assignment 1, question 40. लिख लो. Repeat assignment 1. Question 41. Don't waste time on repetitive questions. Try something new. Next. A machine gun fires 6 bullets per second into a target. The mass of each bullet is 3 grams and the speed is 500. Then what is the power delivered to the bullets? Simple. एक bullet का power कितना होगा? Work upon time. So is it half mv square upon time? This is for 1 bullet. And therefore for 6 bullets multiply by 6. Simple. M दिया है, V दिया है, T दिया है. This was 30. ऐसा एक similar question है 38. Bricks वाला, bricks. How many 2.5 kilogram का bricks can a man carry up a staircase which is 3.6 meter high in 1 hour? If he works at an average rate of 9.8 watt. ध्यान से देखो बेटा, power is mgh upon t. This is for 1 brick, and therefore for n bricks multiply by n. Right? ये question में n पूछा है. अगर आपको ये दोनों में से कोई भी नहीं आया था तो दोनों नहीं आए थे. Come on, 1 minute for you. Finish. 35 and 38. Finish. आया दोनों आंसर्स 35, 38 जिनको नहीं आया था अभी आया. पहले में नंबर ऑफ बुलेट्स दिया था, पावर पूछा था. दूसरे में पावर दिया है, नंबर ऑफ ब्रिक्स पूछा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 36. Question number 36. Very easy. Momentum is under root twice mass kinetic energy. I think kinetic energy is given constant. I think so. That means momentum depends on root of mass. You have to be careful because the general formula which comes in our mind is momentum is mass into velocity. The general formula which comes in our mind is momentum is mass into velocity. So we normally say momentum is directly proportional to mass, provided velocity is constant. But it is directly proportional to root of mass, provided kinetic energy is constant. Be alert. Question number 37. मैंने बोला नहीं था, लेकिन आज आर्टिकल ही मैंने शुरू किया कंजर्वेटिव नॉन कंजर्वेटिव. So very easy for you. 37. Come on. Frictional force. 38 done. 39 super simple. Power is FV cos theta. Formula. 40 very simple. What is area under the curve? Is it area of a rectangle plus area of a triangle?
Yes.
Answer is 13 joule. 1 3. Answer is 13 joule. So practice paper 1 जितना भी मैंने दिया था, plus we did many additional questions also. Practice paper 2. Practice paper 2. 1 2 3 में किसी को कोई डाउट? Questions 1 2 3 में किसी को कोई डाउट? 3. बहुत इजी है बेटा. एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल, तेरा जो सेकंड और थर्ड रेक्टेंगल है ना, वो कैंसिल होगा. एरिया ऊपर का ट्राइंगल इज कमिंग एज 30 और नीचे का रेक्टेंगल इज कमिंग एज 10. तो एरिया हो गया 20. राइट. व्हाट इज एरिया अंडर द कर्व? व्हाट इज एरिया अंडर द कर्व? वर्क डन. नो, वर्क इज एरिया अंडर द कर्व. इसका मतलब एरिया अंडर द कर्व आया 20. नाउ यू नो दैट वर्क is difference of kinetic energy. So 20 is final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. So 20 is final kinetic energy minus 25. So here normally in this question students find out area under the curve and they stop there. You don't have to stop because they have asked you final kinetic energy. Risky option was Delhi. Risky option was Delhi. खाली एरिया ढूंढ के छोड़ दिया तो आंसर 20 आएगा. Okay, so third done. Fourth was on hold, fifth was on hold. 6 में डाउट किसी को? What is the value of work done? Distance is along z axis. Simple. F z x z. So not wasting time on that. खाली z component. Any doubt in 7th question? Any doubt in 8th question? Simple beta. Half a x2 square minus x1 square. What is difference of potential energy in a spring? 8th question, what is difference of potential energy in a spring? Half k x2 square minus half k x1 square. Please help me with the value of k in this question. A. 5 into 10 to the power? 3. Okay, 5000. What was the initial extension? 5. It is further stretched by something else. 5 again. Okay, so 10. So 10 square minus 5 square. But ये centimeter था. So into 10 raised to minus 4. So this is pi by 2 into 75 into 10 raised to minus 1. 75 5 are 375, 375 का half. 187.5. Answer should be 87.70. 18.75. Yes or no? ऐसे दो similar questions है. Let us save time. Are you on 34th and 35th? 8th में बेटा लिख के रखो. 8th में लिख के रखो. Solve 34th and 35th of this practice paper. एकदम same है. Go there. Are you on 34th and 35th of same practice paper? दोनों में लिख के रखो. Same as 8th. Same as 8th of practice paper 2. Come back. Ninth question, easy. Ninth question, Fs cos theta. इसमें बेटा एक ही ध्यान रखना, F की जगह पे 20 सब्स्टिट्यूट मत करना. Force is not 20, force is 196. Reason, force is given as 20 kilogram weight. Force is given as 20 kilogram weight. That means you have to convert it into Newton. You have to convert it into Newton. Next question. 10th was on hold. 11th, do you need me? Work energy theorem. Half m bracket final velocity square minus initial velocity square. Initial velocity was 36 kilometers per hour. Not allowed. 5 meters per second. New speed is doubled, तो directly 10 लिख सकते हो. So work energy theorem 11. 12th question मैंने नहीं बोला था. 13th is easy. fx dx plus fy dy plus fz dz. So not wasting time. 14th is exclusively and exclusively for biology students. This question never comes in PCM papers because it is information based. DNA is something which is very, very small thing, molecule. So that the energy required to break the bonds is very small. It is in the range of several electron volt. 1 electron volt is 1.6 into 10 to minus 19 joule. So your answer is around 10 power. So answer is last option. Last option. वही बोल रहा हूँ, right? वही बोल रहा हूँ. 18 बेटा, हाँ, थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया है, because it will be 16 electron volt. हाँ, this is less than electron volt बोला है, right? Answer is 10 to minus 20. Chances are very feeble even for bio, but कुछ भरोसा नहीं है. NCERT में कोई लाइन देख लिया और उन्होंने पूछ लिया, भरोसा we cannot take chance. नहीं, old NCERT बहुत old. ऐसा एक similar question है बेटा 21. ये भी थोड़ा बायोफील्ड रिलेटेड है कि हाउ मच एनर्जी ऑन एन एवरेज अ नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग रिक्वायर्स टू डू डे टू डे लाइफ वर्क. आंसर इज 10⁻⁷ जूल. आंसर इज 10⁻⁷ जूल. अब सारे ऑप्शंस उन्होंने किलो कैलोरी में दिए हैं, सो 10⁻⁷ अपॉन 4200 2400 किलो कैलोरी. ये शायद बायो में होगा. नॉर्मल ह्यूमन बीइंग फॉर डे टू डे लाइफ एक्टिविटीज रिक्वायर्स अबाउट 2500 kilocalories according to doctors. If we get that much, fine. If we are getting 1200-1300 kilocalories, means either you are undernourished or you are under dieting. Your doctor has advised not to go for overeating. Next. उसको क्या देखना है? मेरे को देखना है. किलोवाट आवर के बारे में हम लोगों ने लास्ट टाइम ही बात की थी. हाउ टू कैलकुलेट द बिल ऑफ दिस क्लासरूम. 1 kilowatt hour is 36 lakh joule. So it is the unit of energy. 1 kilowatt hour is the commercial unit of energy. It is sometimes also called BOT, Board of Trade Units. लिख के रखने का भरोसा नहीं है उनका. ऐसे बोलेंगे what is 1 BOT? 1 BOT is 1 kilowatt hour. It is the commercial unit of energy. Next. According to work energy theorem, the work done by the net force is changed in kinetic energy. Now, no doubt, we have solved some questions today like this also. W is half K bracket x2 square minus x1 square. That means this change in potential energy also. But when both the words are there, you have to give priority to kinetic energy because the word is force. Force means acceleration. Acceleration means change in velocity, and velocity is related to kinetic energy. दोनों words है ना, first option kinetic theory और second option potential theory. So when both words are there, you have to give priority to kinetic theory. So the answer was 1. 17th question आया बेटा सबको. ये work done in 3 seconds नहीं है. हाँ, be careful. Work done in third second. Distance covered in nth second is u plus a by 2 times 2n minus 1. Be careful. Underline the words. Work done in third second. Third. 3 seconds में और 3rd second में फर्क है. 18th मैंने होल्ड में रखने को बोला था. 19th is easy. 10% of energy is lost because of frictional forces. So when you write power and when you write work upon time and when you write mg upon time, don't forget this is 90%. That means it is 9/10 of. Why 9/10? 10% is lost. This was question number 19. 20 was on hold. 21 I discussed with you. 22nd on hold. 23rd एक बहुत ही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सम किया था हम लोगों ने ऑस्सिलेशन में, टॉय गन वाला. मैंने पूरा रिवॉल्वर का डायग्राम बना के बताया था. बैरल किसको बोलते हैं, मैगजीन किसको बोलते हैं, ट्रिगर किसको बोलते हैं, सेफ्टी केज किसको बोलते हैं. व्हेन यू पुल द सेफ्टी केज, the spring gets compressed, one bullet enters, and when you pull the trigger, the spring expands, the bullet is fired. ये पूरे स्टोरी का मतलब क्या? Potential energy of the spring is imparted to kinetic energy of the bullet. So you simply have to compare half kx square with half mv square. या तो x पूछा होगा या तो v पूछा होगा. क्या पूछा है? v पूछा है. So is it under root k by n of x? अच्छा क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 23 समझा सबको? Are we on question number 24? Was on hold. 25 is a similar question last time किया था, याद करो. If the momentum increases by 50%, then the new momentum is 1.5. Square is 2.25. That means it is increased by 225%. Sorry, it is increased to 225%. It is increased by 125%. अब यहाँ पे 50% के बजाय 40% है. 1.4 का square is 1.96. So the new energy is 196%. Increment is 96%. Increment is 96%. याद है मैंने बोला था कि if it is within 10%, then you can use power becomes shortcut. Question number 26 logical है. इधर देखो सब लोग, इधर देखो. I am lifting the body up. I am lifting the body up, and then I am holding it. So when I am lifting the body up, I am doing work. But when I am holding it, there is no displacement observed now. So now the work done is 0. Underline two words: lifting and then holding. So पहले वर्क हुआ, बाद में वर्क डन इज 0. Understood? Question number 27. Mind you, simple pendulum वर्ड बोला है. हम लोग सिंपल पेंडुलम में mg को रिजॉल्व करते हैं. mg को mg cos theta and mg sin theta. So work is done by component of weight, not tension. Conical pendulum में हम लोग टेंशन को रिजॉल्व करते हैं. So their work is done by tension. Is that clear? Argument लिखो. In simple pendulum, mg is resolved. In simple pendulum, mg is resolved into its components. So work is done by component of weight and not tension. So work is done by component of weight and not tension. Next one. 28 common sense. A game of tug of war and the rope is not moving or else equilibrium. Work done by both of them is 0. 29th also work done is 0. Why? मुझे दो एकदम सेम ट्रायंगल दिख रहे हैं जिनका एरिया सेम है. एक फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में, एक फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट में. According to sign convention, the total will be 0. 30th was on hold. 31st कर सकते हो बेटा. 31st ही सेम है, आगे जितना x वाला इक्वेशन दिया था ना. इनफैक्ट सिमिलर दिख रहा है मुझे ये. Can you just tell me the reference? वो कोई तो तुम लोग मिली जूल बोल रहे थे 528. If you get
प्रैक्टिस पेपर
13, at least I can say that is the right. Practice paper 1 का
30.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 32. इजी है. S का इक्वेशन दिया है, V का इक्वेशन निकालो. V is ds by dt. 2 टाइम्स सब्स्टिट्यूट करो, 0 एंड फाइनल, एंड देन हाफ m फाइनल वेलोसिटी स्क्वायर माइनस इनिशियल वेलोसिटी स्क्वायर. 33 on hold, 34 done, 35 done, 36. The force constant of a weightless spring is 16 Newton per meter, and a body of mass 1 kilogram is suspended from it and is pulled down by 5 centimeter and released. Then the maximum kinetic energy is. Common sense. Can we say you are doing work on the spring? Right? So kinetic energy, potential energy of the spring is half kx square, and that is passed on to that block to oscillate. So can we say when one kind of energy disappears, other kind of energy reappears? उन्होंने वर्ड भले काइनेटिक एनर्जी यूज किया है, फिर भी मैं हाफ एम वी स्क्वायर यूज नहीं कर सकता. मुझे यूज करना पड़ेगा हाफ के एक्स स्क्वायर. इज इट क्लियर? फॉर्मूला इज हाफ के एक्स स्क्वायर. इसका मतलब एम उल्लू बनाने के लिए दिया, एम उल्लू बनाने के लिए. और या तो फिर बाय मिस्टेक आप लॉन्ग कट यूज करोगे, हाफ एम वी स्क्वायर इज हाफ के एक्स स्क्वायर. फालतू में फिर भी ढूंढोगे, फिर वापस काइनेटिक एनर्जी ढूंढोगे, मतलब नहीं है उसका. 37th is word to word repeat. It is repeat question number 23 of practice paper 1. आज ही किया. It is repeat question number 23 of practice paper 1. 38, very easy. Power is work upon time, so mgh upon time. 39th, again very easy. Momentum is under root twice mass kinetic energy. That means it is directly proportional to root of ek. Kinetic energy was 4 times, momentum is doubled. 40, खाली values change किया है. Otherwise it is same as question number 23 of practice paper 1. It is same as question number 23 of practice paper 1. Okay, 41 to 45 मैंने बोला ही नहीं था. Are we on practice paper 3 now? In all the previous batches I could go up to practice paper 2 only today, because there were many doubts. It is full length lecture. Practice paper 3 पे मैंने total 21 MCQs दिया. Total काउंट करोगे तो उसमें से बेटा 8 MCQs रिपीट है. हाँ, तो नहीं करोगे तो चलेगा. I will give you the reference कौन से रिपीट है. Question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 18, question number 20, question number 28, question number 35, and finally question 38. They are all repetitive questions. You need not solve them. This is repeat question number respectively. (63, 64, 66) of assignment 2. This is repeat 23 of practice paper 1. This is repeat 38 of practice paper 2. This this is repeat. 40 of practice paper 1. This is repeat. 9 of 1. And finally this is 19th of practice paper 2. तो बेटा टोटल मैंने 21 MCQs दिए थे प्रैक्टिस पेपर 1 में, क्योंकि बाकी के सारे प्रैक्टिस पेपर 3 में पर्टिकुलरली देयर आर मोर क्वेश्चंस ऑन कोलिजन्स, राइट? नाउ 21 minus 8, खाली 13th क्वेश्चन के मुझे इसको होल्ड पे नहीं रखना है. सो आई एम रिक्वेस्टिंग यू, गिव मी ओनली हाफ एन आवर. मंडे 7 PM कंपल्सरी Zoom session, down solving of practice paper 3. संडे ये है नहीं एग्जाम, मैं चाहता तो आज रख सकता था, लेकिन संडे एग्जाम में है नहीं. मंडे 7 PM to 7:30 PM.